Good morning everyone, how are you today? It is Tuesday here in Australia and I thought I would come on and share some ink swatching with you. So these samples were very kindly sent to me from Pen Friend Ree a couple of weeks ago, and I just haven't got around to swatching them yet. So I thought I'll do it here with you and see what you think. And I was really excited to get these samples because I haven't got any of these inks, or nor have I tried them. So that's exciting. So the first one we've got here is Private Reserve Rose Rage. And I've got some little sort of stamped images here just to sort of give me a bit of an outline. They're actually from a stamp set about coffee. So I think these are supposed to be like, you know, like the whipped cream that you put on top of a coffee, that sort of thing. Oh, this is pretty. This is different from what I was expecting. That's actually really nice. Quite a bright sort of vibrant pink actually. Okay, so I'll put that back in here. I might put this down as well. You know what I'm like, I make a mess. Okay, so this is Private Reserve ink, Rose Rage. This is such a pretty pink. It's more of a pink than a rose, like a reddy rose colour, I would say. Very nice. So that's the first one we've got. I really like that. It's very, very nice. Leave back on that. Okay, the next one we have is Van Diemen's. It's from the Wilderness series and it's Azure Kingfisher. Well, this one looks like it's got some shimmer on the and on the bottom of it too. Let's see what this one's like. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, see, colouring outside the lines again. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. So, this is Van Diemen's. Oops, hang on. More ink. Van Diemen's. Oh, struggling a bit. There we go. Van Diemen's. This is from the Wilderness series. And it is Azure Kingfisher. Having to keep dipping it. I think that's because of the shimmer in it. It's got like a lovely gold shimmer. Hopefully that'll come through and you'll be able to see it when it dries. Oh, that's a lovely bright vibrant blue. Very pretty. Okay, so that's number 2. The next one we have is, it's another Van Diemen's ink. It's Honey Eater Breast from the Bird series, and it almost looks like it's a bit of a teal sort of green colour. What do you think? Let's see what it looks like. Thank you very much, Ree, for sending me these. Love trying out new inks. This is really pretty. So this one doesn't appear to have any shimmer in it, but it's a very, very pretty colour. So another Van Diemans from the Bird series. It's a very sort of light ink with a dip pen. And what was this one called again? Honey Eater Breast. Honey Eater Breast. I can imagine this would look really good in a really wet broad nib. I think you would see maybe some more shading with it. But this just gives you a little bit of an idea of what it looks like. And my dip pen that I've got here is in a medium nib. So that's lovely. Next one we've got is another Van Diemans ink. It is from the Wilderness series and it's Sun Spotted Orchid. This looks like it's a purple, a deep purple colour. Look how beautifully these colours complement each other too. Okay. Oh, this is really light. It's much lighter than what I thought it would be. Just put a little bit more down. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So Van Diemans, it's very pretty. Van Diemans Wilderness series. Wilderness. Getting my spelling mixed up, guys. Wilderness series, Sun Spotted Orchid. It's a lovely, it's a very pretty colour. What do you think about it? Is this one that appeals to you? Okay, so that's our next one. We've got another Van Diemans one here. This is Van Diemans Eucalyptus Regnans. Eucalyptus Regnans. I think it's like a nice green colour. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Regnans. That's what it says on the label. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, yes. Definitely a nice green that I would like. That's beautiful. Okay, so Van Diemans. I actually don't know what series this is from, this one, because it hasn't got it written on here. But it is Eucalyptus Regnans. Am I saying that right? in any case, it's a really, really lovely green, right up my alley. And it appears that it would be a really lovely flowing ink too. It reminds me a little bit of Sailor Shikiori Toko Amatsu, which I really love. Okay, so that's those ones, and then we'll come across here and do these. I've got 2 left, so let's do this one. This is Private Reserve Tanzanite. This one's got a bit of tape around it. Hang on, I might have to get some scissors for this one. It's kind of hard to get the tape off. Should have thought about that before, shouldn't I? If you can hear sounds in the background, it's my husband's fish tank. It's kind of whirring away and gurgling. It's not me. It is the fish tank. Okay. Can you hear it? It's very loud at my end. Okay, so this is the Private Reserve Tanzanite, which looks like a really deep purple colour. Oh, it is too. Oh, that's lovely. Now, Ree, that sent me these, she has her own YouTube channel, which I will link below. It's called La Papeterie. And she does a lot of junk journaling and making ephemera. So I encourage you to go and check her out and send her some love. She's a lovely lady. So this one is Tanzanite. Hang on, I've got to make sure I'm spelling this. Yep. Tanzanite. Oh, this is gorgeous. Really, really lovely. What do you think? I'm enjoying all of these. Okay, so the last one we have is another one I'm really keen to try. This is Robert Oster Black and Blue. Oh, this one looks like it's got shimmer in the bottom too. It says standard series, but why has it got shimmer in it? Look, standard series, but it's got shimmer in it. Interesting. Oh no, it's definitely got shimmer in it. Oh, it's very dark. Can't see any of that shimmer yet. Let's have a look. Put some more here and see if it comes on the page. Maybe when it dries it'll be more obvious. Okay, so this is Robert Oster. Jayne, get it together. Robert Oster Black and Blue. Oh, now I can see the shimmer. This one's gorgeous. Well done, Robert Oster. As it's drying, I can actually see some of the shimmer starting to come through, which is beautiful. So this is what we have here. So we've got the Private Reserve Rose Rage. We've got the Van Diemen's Wilderness Series Azure Kingfisher, and it's actually got some of the gold shimmer in it. Can you see it? Hopefully you're getting a bit of that. This next one is the Van Diemen's Bird Series Honey Eater Breast. It's a really beautiful, it's a very pretty colour. I'm not sure if I'd put it in like a finer nibbed pen. I'd probably put it more in a broad nib or a stub nib, just so I could see more of that colour and that shading in the writing. The next one is the Van Diemen's Wilderness Series Sunspotted Orchid, and I'd probably put that in the same sort of pen, maybe a broad or a stub nib. This one, the Van Diemen's Eucalyptus Regnans, that is a gorgeous green. That is right up my alley. I love it. It reminds me a lot, as I said before, of the Sailor Shikiori Tokomatsu. And then over here, we've got the Private Reserve Tanzanite, which is a really deep blurple. So like a blue, but a purple. Very, very pretty. Almost a very, it's like a regal sort of colour. And then this last one here, hopefully you're getting some of that. This is the Robert Oster Black and Blue, and this is, it says standard series on there, on the ink label, but I think it's one of their Robert Oster shimmer inks, and it's really, really pretty. Hopefully you're getting some of that shimmer. So that's the ink swatching for today. And then I thought I should probably show you. Remember with my last video, my husband very kindly brought back bits and pieces from Japan with him. Well, I had the opportunity to sit down the other day and journal some of it. So hang on, I'll just move this up here for a bit while it dries and pull this out. So I put it in my camel coloured TN cover, Traveller's Company cover. I decided to use, I put both the inserts that he bought me in this book, because I've decided I'm going to use this for our little road trips, adventures, travelling, any travelling that we do. So here we go. Oh, I've got a few extra things in here. So I just sort of, so this was from the Traveller's Factory bag, paper bag that it all came in. This was from a brochure that he picked up on Shinjuku, and so I just cut that out. See Shinjuku? That was cut out from the map. This paper here was actually, a friend of mine has recently travelled to Japan as well, and she wrote me a letter, and this was actually part of the letter. So I actually tore that up and put that in here. This is where he stayed, at the Park Hyatt in Tokyo, so it's a little map there, and I just stuck it down but also put some washi there. There's some stamping there. He said the weather was incredibly hot and humid when he was there. And this was just the good night stretch, sleep stretch that they do every Saturdays in the evenings. There's a picture of it. And then this is the business card from the Park Hyatt Tokyo, and their details. This was from a Japanese courier form, so I just tore that up and put it in there. This is actually, this is not from Japan. This, he also went to South Korea, so this is actually from South Korea, this travel train card. That's more of the paper from my friend's letter. This was just some packaging off the brass tag that he bought for me, and this was just some food and cutouts, because he actually ordered room service one night, and I believe he had a burger and chips and things. So and he went out for very nice meals, I believe, with his co-workers over there. This was torn off the Traveller's Factory paper bag, and it says, "For all the travellers who have a free spirit." This is another layer of that courier form. This is a ticket of some description. I'm not sure where it came from. He flew in and out of Haneda Airport. That's another little torn off bit from the Traveller's Factory bag. And this is a map that he picked up at Tokyo Station. So apparently there's like 5 or 6 levels, or maybe even more, of Tokyo Station. He said it was just huge, but really interesting. Had lots of shops and things like that in it. And then over the page, this is some packaging of this particular refill. That's the front of more packaging of the brass tag. This was attached to the packaging when they bundled it all up for him. That's torn off from the packaging. This was another layer of the courier form. This is the stamp rally passport that they give you, and the whole idea is you go around Japan and you collect stamps from each of the Traveller's Factory outlets. He only got to the Tokyo Station one, which was, I was very grateful that he actually went there and got me all this. But my plan is, when I go back there one day, I am actually going to take this with me and get stamps in all the others as well. But I've just taped it in with some washi tape so I can easily pull it out and do that. And then this was from that same sort of Shinjuku sort of travel map, where it sort of showed you where all the sites and things were, but it has some travel tips. So I stuck that in with some of the Traveller's Factory packaging tape as well. And that's it. So it was actually really fun to do this, even though I didn't get to go. It was still fun to sort of document his trip, so to speak, and do all of that. And then, of course, I'll just keep adding to it as we travel and do different things. So I've still got a lot more pages there to fill in, and then, of course, then I can go into this one. But yes, I thought I'll keep this TN for my travel. So that's all I've got for you today. Well, let's pull back in the ink swatching that we did. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribes, who gives me a thumbs up or who comments. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have another video for you this weekend, so stay tuned for that. I actually have something exciting to share with you all. So it's not for me, it's something for you guys. So hopefully you tune in for that video this weekend. It should be released on the Saturday. And anyway, take care, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye everyone.